everybody, welcome back to the channel and to the Blackwell Epiphany. Last time we left off, we had learned some really interesting backstory about Joey, as well as seeing a ghost getting, or like his soul, I guess the ghost, getting torn in half. We saw him get murdered right before us, then he was killed, so let's go see what there is to see. Very curious about Joey. I really want to know what's up.
Thank God the coffee stands are still open. I think I'm really going to need them.
It's your dime, sweetheart.
I was hoping we could go stop by Nishanti's. Nishanti? Yeah, that was her name. Nishanti's apartment.
It's you. Had a feeling you'd swing by.
What up? What's your name? Dunkirk? Durkin. Dunkirk.
It's just a police car. There's nobody inside.
Thanks. The way you said no body doesn't sound quite like nobody. My face looks just like
Detective?
whitewashed.
Uh-huh.
So pale. Mary Meehan.
You found a Jane Doe at the Carth house, right?
Yeah, what about it?
Her name was Mary Meehan. Yes.
I won't ask how you know that, but we'll check
Oops,
out that
I set
name
my
and see
coffee
if
cup
you're
down.
right. At the very least, we can locate the family and tell them what happened.
On the
Thanks. I guess we owe you another one.
That's right, you do. Oh, I think my landlord is here. There's some crazy noises in the hallway. I think he's cleaning.
Can we talk inside? It's freezing out here.
Can't smoke inside, thanks to our friend the mayor.
I mean,
so
as
we
an
couldn't maybe,
asthmatic, I
not smoke
appreciate
for a
not
while?
smoking inside.
Right. I caught the evening news today. There wasn't one mention of the murdered man in Chelsea.
That program hasn't been the same since they replaced that blonde anchor woman.
Nobody else talked about it either. Not online, not any other news program, nobody. You must have suppressed the news. Why?
Because we're the cops, that's why. Look, before we take this any further, why are you so interested in this one? What makes this murder more important than any other?
My plant grow light just turned off and it scared me. He was killed right in front of
He was killed right in front of me.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
what, suddenly this makes it personal?
Well, kinda. It might have something to do with me.
Uh-huh. And why is that? Why is this murder so important?
You're the one who sent me there in the first place. That can't be a coincidence.
So, you think we sent this guy to your location to, what, get killed in front of you?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
You don't get to ask me anything. You need to tell me why this murder is so important.
He was looking for me.
He was? Why?
I don't really know.
Uh-huh. Did you know the guy?
No, I didn't.
So, how did you know he was looking for you?
He
Wait,
said so.
let me guess. You just do.
Something like that.
Something like that ain't good enough. What else you got?
I was there. You know I was there. Surely I'm a suspect.
You think I'm crazy? I made sure your name is nowhere near this thing.
Oh, well,
and unless you give
thanks
me a
for
good
that.
reason, it stays that way. So tell me, why is this murder so important?
Just trust me.
You've trusted me before. Why can't you trust me again?
Trust has nothing to do with it. Look, I don't know what your deal is. I've never asked, and frankly, I don't want to know. But I do know that you've helped me clear a few cases. And once in a while, in return, I answer some of your questions. That's fine. Quid pro quo. It's not in the rule book, but it's how we get things done. But this case, it goes way up. We can't bring in anyone from outside, not without a good reason. So give me one. Why is this murder so important?
Why can't you tell him?
I couldn't begin to explain it. It's more than just a murder, more horrible than just a killing.
Uh-huh. Any details on what that could be?
It needs to be stopped. That's all.
Sorry. I know we got an arrangement, but my hands are tied.
Fine, if that's the way it is.
For what it's worth, it's nothing personal. You got other questions, I'm here. Just don't ask about this case. You get me?
Weird.
Yeah, I get you.
You really don't want to go in there.
Oh, really?
Look, you and I have an arrangement. I have to keep it quiet, but it works. You go in there and start bugging my colleagues, it will come back to bite both our asses. And neither of us wants that.
Alright. Fine.
Okay, fine.
I guess that's it. I like how Joey just phases through doors.
Joey,
Now
What's
what?
going on?
Durkin isn't going to tell us what we want to know. We need to find some other way.
Oh.
Well, we ain't gonna find it standing around here.
You mean I should have sent Joey in. Sorry, derp. Alright, let's go back. I kind of forgot I could do that for a second. Hi, I'm back. I'm just gonna stand here, but don't worry about it.
Keep our friend busy. I'm gonna sniff around.
Not that I don't appreciate the company, but why the heck are you just standing there?
At the bottom are the words Alex Silva, Commissioner.
Oh, I was just
Oh, it's them
admiring
talking.
the brickwork.
The brickwork.
Just a cop.
Sure. When was
I
this
blew on
building
him.
built? 1950s?
No reaction. That's cops for you.
I got no idea.
This is
Looks like some kind of duty roster. Nothing relevant.
right?
Low-rise bonding, very typical of the era.
Whatever.
Whatever's happening outside is
It
hilarious.
says authorized personnel only beyond this point. Fortunately, I think that only applies to living people.
Sometimes he goes through rooms and it seems like he can go so much further than other times. Who dat? Is that the dead man?
Aha! There's our guy. His
Do
name
not
is
talk to
George
the press.
Austin, according to this note. Looks like he lived on the Upper West Side.
Interesting.
Just a small interrogation room. It's empty.
Elevator shafts, his favorite. Let's make sure there's nothing else in here. Music is
Just a
tense.
small interrogation room.
Yes.
Just as I thought, it's an elevator shaft.
One of these times it's gonna be something.
According to the nameplate, this desk belongs to someone named Disher. I have no idea who that could be. According to the nameplate, this desk belongs to someone named Piero. I have
Piero.
no idea who that could be.
Can't click on these, so that must be all there is to do here. Out we go.
Pretty cold to be just standing around.
Some weird noises outside still. Alright, let's go. Nope. George Austin.
This
Fancy.
is some lobby. Careful you don't break anything, we'll be in hock for life. Well, your life anyway, not mine.
That vase looks more expensive than everything in my apartment put together. He's watching my every move. Hi.
Yes, miss?
I'm looking for George Austin. Is he in?
No, he's not. Sorry.
Can I go up?
Do you know where George Austin is?
I really couldn't say. Sorry.
Is there any way I can look inside George's apartment?
Oh, that's a weird
it's
question
really
to ask.
important.
Sorry. Unless you've been authorized, I can't let you in.
Joey.
Looks like it's full of old clothes.
Elevator.
Yep, it's an elevator, all right.
It will be something. Holiday clothing drive.
It says Holiday Clothing Drive. It's cold this winter. Please leave your old clothes in the box below for people less fortunate than you. It's signed by George Austin.
Apartment 12A. 12A, maybe even.
Ghost, remember? No touching.
Right,
Looks
right,
like it's
right.
full of old clothes.
Wow, that was two totally different recordings.
I just can't come to grips with it. Looks like it's full of old clothes.
Alright, let me blow the door on let me work on that phrasing. Blow on the door, man.
Damn drafts. Need to report that before someone complains.
Tasteful and harmless. I suppose it suits a place like this.
Stop it.
Is that thing really necessary? One strong wind from outside and out go the lights.
Oh, really?
I love the idea, but I'm not really a hands-on kind of guy.
Sorry, I meant to breath click.
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see.
Well,
Is
but you
that thing
just
really
said
necessary?
strong wind. All right, fine. I'll give that to you. I'm just gonna walk in. Bye.
Miss, I'm sorry, but
Aw.
you can't go back there. Residents only.
Oh, sorry.
Bummer. George Austin. Alright.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Can I talk to you about anything else?
I heard that George Austin was having a clothing drive here.
Oh, yes. George does it every year. He brings the box to Grace himself.
Oh, the murdered man last night said the name Grace and that she wasn't safe. Interesting.
You said that George takes the clothes to Grace.
Yes, he does. He has an attachment to the place, even though we've got a fine church in this area.
Church? So by Grace you meant Grace Church?
Yeah, the one downtown. What did you think I meant?
Nothing. Never mind. Thanks.
Ah,
Sure.
interesting. Well, that's our next lead. Lead. I can English.
Huh, a church. Of all the places.
Really? Ghosts don't like churches?
Being a ghost has nothing to do with it.
It says Grace Church.
Alright, well.
Of course, we knew that already.
Yeah, we did. Just seems like something I could click on, so I was wondering if it was relevant. Let's go in.
Hi. Could I talk to you for a minute?
This candle is...
Please keep your voice down.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Father Gabriel Ullman.
What up?
It's pretty quiet here tonight.
God's house remains open despite the weather. If anybody needs us, we are here.
Why the whispers? There isn't anybody around.
That makes no difference. The tranquility of this place must be maintained, whether anybody is here or not.
That makes sense.
Especially on a night like tonight.
What do you mean, especially on a night like tonight?
Could you tell me about this church?
Are you looking to join?
Maybe.
Not really.
I'm afraid now is not the time for a history lesson.
Rude.
Do you know a man named George Austin?
I'm afraid not.
He was a member of this church. Are you sure?
It is quite a large church, as you can see. I'm afraid I am not familiar with George Austin.
George Austin was holding a clothing drive that brought clothes to this church. Are you sure you haven't heard of him?
Miss, we deal with hundreds of clothing drives at this time of year. Some we arrange ourselves, while most are volunteers. It is not possible to keep track of every single one.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe. This is not a night to be outside.
You say that and make it sound super
I don't know much
ominous.
about church organs, but it seems nice enough.
I love organs. Organ pianos. Also love organs. I do love to eat like chicken organs.
It's a book full of handwritten prayers.
Something I never ate until I came to Japan was organ meat. And then I went to yakitori, like Japanese kind of barbecue, and ate... What was the first thing I ate? Probably heart. Heart or liver? Heart. It was definitely heart. It was really nice. And then I had liver in school lunch, and I was blown away. It was so good. And now every time I go out, I intentionally order heart and liver gizzard sometimes, the neck meat. Like, it's so good. I really like it. Not had... I mean, I eat, like, pate, which is liver, but I don't... I tried to cook it one time. It's a bit intimidating to cook. I didn't trust myself because it kind of didn't smell as nice as it did in the restaurant, but still. I digress. We're not talking about organs. Joey.
He's leaning forward and his eyes are closed. He's either praying or sleeping.
Blow on him.
No reaction. Probably feels drafts all the time in a joint like this.
Blow on the
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I
I
see.
think I still...
I'm not just gonna blow.
Fine. Oh.
Looks like this book was left for people to write their own prayers in.
I thought I
Whatever
clicked
works,
on it
I guess.
with Rosa, but I must have just right-clicked. Please, God, let the chemo work. I don't know what I'll do without her. I have been 6 months without a drink. Please help me last
I
another
can't turn the...
Rosa! Turn the page. Please help me last another 6. Let my uncle get exactly what he deserves. Sounds ominous too. I don't know what to do. I'm so lost. If you are out there, please help. Please help my family through this horrible time. We have already been through so much. Is there any light at the end of this tunnel? Is darkness all there is? Is suicide the only answer? I don't really want to die. Let me find another way. I love him. Does he love me? Please let my father wake up so I can tell him I'm sorry. If my son is with you, God, tell him I love and miss him, and his baby daughter will want for nothing. These are sad. I want to always be as happy as this. Okay, that's good. I lost my job. It's all my fault. What do I tell my wife? What do I do?
These prayers just go on and on. There must be dozens of them. I don't have time to read them all.
I was hoping that you would find something of use. Because it seems a bit weird that this would just be here. Just making sure it doesn't say, like, examine. Okay,
If any of the, I need to narrow.
Oh,
If any of these handwritten prayers are useful, flipping through blindly isn't the answer. I need to narrow it down somehow.
I don't know what you mean. Alright, if I look up Grace Church. Grace Church is a historic parish church in Manhattan, New York City, which is part of the Episcopal Diocese, I don't know if I'm saying that right, of New York. Grace Church is a National Historic Landmark designated for its architectural significance and placed within the history of New York City. Rector Gabriel Ullman. New York Theological Seminar alumni. Attended 1989 and 1993, currently based at Grace Church, New York. Basil, is that you? The jumper this time. Sorry about that. I just went to check on the hamsters. It was Chomper who's out. He's not super cuddly, so I won't pick him up and show him. He's super fuzzy right now because he's got his winter coat. Oh, there's another door. Wait, that's the door we walked in, isn't it? Oh, it is. Can I play the organ?
I better not. Especially with that priest in plain view.
Alright. So we need to do something to narrow down the book. Assuming George wrote something. Do we have anything? Wait, you don't have a... No, we didn't get anything from his body, like with his handwriting? Just like a cross-reference? Oh, the note in his apartment. He wrote a note. Sorry. He wrote a note. No, don't you walk back in there. Chomper, yeah, Chomper's super fuzzy right now. He's super cute. He's never been very cuddly, but he's, he'll jump in my hand sometimes, but I have on gloves because I don't trust him. He's got his name for a reason. I get to blow on something.
Whatever Joey did, the doorman doesn't seem to have noticed.
Wunderbar.
Dropped my pen.
Bye. I came in, dropped my pen, and I left again. Bye.
If the people who go to these churches worry about their souls so much, they should try dying sometime.
Oh, this coffee's so cold. Alright.
With this sample of George's handwriting, I might be able to find something written by him.
That was my hope.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's difficult to read. This place always brought me and Leah solace. Despite everything, it still does. Or, despite everything, it still does. That comma makes a world of difference, game. Is this really what I must do? It seems impossible. I am finding my faith is shaken to its very core. Please help me find the strength to fight this battle. If not for me, then for Lisa and the others.
I don't need to turn to any other page. I don't need to...
Okay. Interesting. What battle is that?
Not here. I learned that lesson a long time ago.
Leah. That's right, we got a note.
Hi again.
Yes.
Hi.
Could you tell me about that book over there?
For some, silent prayer isn't enough. They want to write it down and make it real. That is what that book is for.
Do you know a woman named Leah? I think she was a member of this church.
Even if she was, I'm afraid the name eludes me. I'm sorry.
Alright, bye.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
It's a creepy thing to say. I'm just gonna oogle right in front of you. Don't worry about it. Okay, I can cross-reference.
George wrote Leah's name down in a prayer. Whatever kind of relationship they have, he must care for her a lot.
Alright, let's try Leah Austin. O-S-T-I-N.
Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
What is it this time?
George wrote about someone named Leah. Whoever she is, she obviously knows George.
As leads go, it's a slim one, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that information, though.
It's funny. There are hundreds of stories about haunted churches, and here I am actually bringing a ghost to a church.
Great, I'm a floating cliche.
Yes, you are.
We couldn't save George Austin, but we can stop it from happening to anybody else.
With pleasure.
George said that Grace wasn't safe, but he was referring to Grace Church. What did he mean? Is the church in danger?
Dunno. Would a guy get that worked up over a church? I feel like it's gotta be more than that.
Whoever Leah is, she definitely knows George. Hopefully she can tell us more about him.
I don't know how to find Leah, though. Do you know Leah? Hi.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
Does the name Leah mean anything to you?
Leah who?
I'm not sure.
Well then.
I know the victim's name is George Austin.
Yeah, this crap doesn't impress me anymore.
Should.
And even if it did, you're not a cop. You're not even officially on the books.
So? Make it unofficial. You've done it before.
Not this time, sorry. With all due respect, you need to back off.
Wonder why.
Have you ever been to Grace Church for any reason?
Church? No, I haven't. Why?
No reason. Forget it.
Hmm.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. I don't know what to do with that information.
Isn't that what you're doing?
I'm a cop in front of a cop station. What's your excuse?
A modern gizmo. Probably some kind of phone. It usually is.
I'm, waiting for a cab.
I don't even know what that thing does.
Stick your head in
On
it.
a night like this, might take a while.
Looks like some kind of duty roster.
Oh,
Nothing
that's right.
relevant.
Maybe.
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see.
I still think you should. No one's come in this room? No.
There's nothing I can do with that except look at
Yeah,
it.
I meant to have you look. Might have to shake it up. What can I do with the name Leah? tried Googling it. Oh, wait.
This thing with you standing around, it's getting kind of weird.
I told you. I'm waiting for a cab.
I have the... I didn't need to leave, but I guess let's go back to my apartment. I have the... Do I have the... No. I was thinking the actor-actress thing that I found the other person's name in. Well... Leah.
It takes about an hour to boot up these days.
You should fix your boot drive then. Alright, to go.
It's a handwritten note from George Austin, asking the residents of his building to donate old clothes to charity. I'm sure they won't miss it. It says, Holiday Clothing Drive. It's cold this winter. Please leave your old clothes in the box below for people less fortunate than you. It's signed by George Austin.
It's the same thing Joey said. Nothing new. Alright, to Google. Let's drink coffee. I can't.
He can get his own. I don't want to think about going outside.
No, do not go. Just trying to get my phone. Oops, 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 oops. 10 minutes.
Instead of a local one.
I couldn't say. Sorry.
Did George know anyone named Leah?
Leah? You mean the police officer?
Yes.
Police officer?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Haven't seen her around for a while, though. Did they break up or something?
I have no idea.
Too bad if so. I liked her. She was good for George.
You said Leah was good for George. Could you tell me why?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. You're not a cop or anything yourself, are you?
Well,
No, you're not. You would have shown me your badge if you were. Forget it. Sorry.
Alright, interesting. Leah is a cop. Yo! That's why you
Detective?
reacted weird when I
Uh-huh.
said Leah.
so, George Austin was involved with a police officer named Leah. That's it, isn't it? All the secrecy. It's because the police are involved.
You want to get us both in trouble?
Of course not. I want to help you. Look what I discovered already.
Look, I keep my distance from you for a reason. I know you got your sources. I don't know who they are, but you have a way. That goes without saying. Leah Piero is a fine detective. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Maybe you can help, maybe you can't. But I know you're gonna stick your nose in no matter what I say.
Sorry.
True.
But I have to.
Yeah, I get that. I can't stop you, but I can't help you either. You're on your own.
Believe me, Detective, if there's anything I'm not, it's on my own.
Well, just be careful.
Oh wait, we saw that
Well,
last
see
name.
you around.
Piero.
Uh-huh.
Joey. Hey, Joey. Let's go back to this desk. It was the one closest to the door, I believe. This one. I meant to right click. Oh.
Cute kid.
Leah excellent.
The journal is labeled Midtown Jaywalking Citations 2001 to 2004.
Thrilling.
Interesting light reading. This folder seems to be full of old expense reports. Too many to go through even if I could open it.
Yep, this is Leah Piero's desk, all right.
So why did he say her,
I assume it's
Like-
a telephone, although it's hard to tell these days.
why did he say she is a fine
It's one of those
detective?
computer things. Looks like it's powered down.
What happened to her? Alright, let's go to Leah's. I'm sure it will be super pleasant, happy, fun times when we get there.
The subway's just 2 blocks that way.
Oh wait, I can just switch. Oh well. I like hearing the background. Yeah.
I don't know where you're going, and I ain't gonna ask. Just don't step on any toes, okay? We cops can get pretty touchy when it concerns one of our own.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so do I.
I like hearing the
What
background
did you mean by
conversations.
that?
Exactly what it sounded like. Whoever George was, he was one of us.
Us?
Yeah. Come on. It's a long way to Astoria.
In Oregon? Is a long way from where you are now. Must be another Astoria. I would hope so.
So, this is what a
Oregon's
cop's salary gets you, huh? A 2-story in Astoria.
It's not bad. Nicer than some of the foster homes I grew up in. Anyway, shall we?
Yeah, we both know the drill by now.
I love Astoria. It's so pretty. Alright.
Whoever made this snowman made it a long time ago. Several weeks at least. The mailbox is a bit iced over, but shouldn't be too hard to open.
You mean if I pour coffee on it?
There's a letter in here. It was wet and stuck to the side of the mailbox, but I got it.
Weird dialogue. But okay. Oh.
This letter is soaking wet. It's practically falling apart in my hands.
The wired alphabet. That's all I got. Knock.
Locked.
No kidding. I wanted you to knock, not try and open it. Weirdo. What if she was in there? It's spooky
Hello?
in here.
Anything?
Seems quiet so far. Let me look around.
I don't know why everything in here looks
Looks to be some drawing of a little girl.
a lot of like kid stuff.
Seems to be in good shape. It's a stuffed panda. Some kind of stuffed octopus.
A shirt in the middle of the floor.
That bear looks like it's been sat on more than played with.
The microphones are weird. Okay.
I can't see inside, but it looks like a Valentine's Day card. It's really coming down hard.
Music is so creepy.
A dresser with some random knickknacks on top, nothing relevant.
This picture looks so
Painting
creepy.
of some old guy looking out a window. Don't know if it's art or not, but
Hey.
it's okay.
There's a key.
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see.
Why? Oh, did you?
I'm not just.
Why?
I'm not just.
Why?
There's only one key on the key rack. The label on it says Emile.
Emile.
Hello?
Yeah? Is anybody there?
Children, it's horror games. Potential horror games. I know it's not a horror game. Oh!
Mister? Are you looking for my mom?
Yes. Is she around?
Uh-huh. I have to practice. Sorry.
Hi. So you died. How did you die, child?
Damn it.
KK the Troll.
KK the Troll. Cute.
That's the same picture.
It's just a fridge. What do you want me to do, scare it?
I wanted you to stick your head in it. See if there's a head in the fridge or something.
Looks like a door to the basement.
Good.
Painting of a vase of flowers. Why do people
sounds
paint
like someone
these things?
actually practicing. Oh, you can go a little bit further.
An old fuse box.
What's this?
A painting of some miserable old dame in a crinoline.
What's a crinoline? I've never heard that word before.
Just a poster for some old junk car. A Christmas tree. Plastic, naturally.
I have to Google crinoline because that's weird. A crinoline is a stiff or structured petticoat designed to hold out a woman's skirt. Interesting. Huh. Okay.
Just an empty shelf. A blown light bulb. The only light in this room is coming from the street lamp outside that window.
Kind of sound like you have a cold, Joey. Also, interesting.
Just a bedroom, pretty sparsely furnished. Nothing useful in here.
Should we talk to child? Is this Emile? That was a name on the key, right? How are you practicing, Ghost Child?
Excuse me.
Oh, hi. I'm practicing.
I can see
Yeah.
that. You're pretty good.
Thanks.
I'll only be a minute, then you can get back to it.
Well, okay.
Tell her she's dead.
My name's Joey. What's yours?
Mean.
Are you sure you should be here?
Sure.
I'm Kendra Haskins.
Kendra Haskins.
Are you here all alone?
No, Mom's here.
Are you sure? I can't find her.
I'm pretty sure. I'd know if she was gone.
Where is she then?
What about your dad? Is he around?
No, he's late.
Late? Late for what?
Picking me up?
Yep.
On Fridays we go to the Abacus, and then I live with him until Monday.
It's the
But
Abacus.
he's late.
You said you go to the Abacus.
It's his work.
Oh,
Your dad takes you to work?
Mm-hmm. He's the boss.
Your dad's the boss, huh? He must be a very important man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Can you tell me anything else about this Abacus place?
It's Dad's work. TVs and computers and stuff. He lets me play with them when nobody's around.
cool.
Kendra, I need you to tell me the last thing you remember.
Why?
Just
She's
humor me.
got intense
I
eyebrows when she
was
kind of
coming home
frowns.
from school and I came here. That's it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've been waiting for my dad.
Hey, kiddo. I'd like you to come with me.
Why?
Yeah, those eyebrows are so intense. Whoa! A lot of options. Just trust me. I'm going to take you to your dad.
I'm gonna take you to your dad.
Dad?
Yeah, he couldn't make it, so I was asked to take you.
What should I have for breakfast?
Eh?
Breakfast? What should I have for
Oh, is
breakfast?
this like a key?
I have no idea.
I have to practice.
Okay. It must be one of those, like, you know, I don't know if this must be a normal thing. Like, it's like a keyword or key phrase or something that if your parents have really sent someone else to pick you up, then they tell you this thing. Like, my parents used to have some kind of phrase kind of like this. We were supposed to get the secret word or the password before we were allowed to go with anyone if someone else besides my parents picked us up from school. I think it's pretty good. She seems very well trained in it 'cause she asked it pretty naturally. What should I have for breakfast?
I'm not just gonna.
You should
I'm
really
not
just blow on it so she, what's her name? Rosa can come in and talk to a child. Hey, so...
Joey, you all right?
There's a dead
Yeah,
child.
sure, whatever. We got a spook.
Is it Leah Piero?
No, it's her daughter, a little girl.
I see. How old?
10, maybe 11?
And she's okay?
You mean besides being dead? Yeah, she's playing the piano.
Well,
Yeah, well.
They both sound like they have a cold, actually. Okay, we got a lot of new stuff here. Kendra Haskins.
Leah is Kendra's mother.
Miss Bro. Why is your name Haskins then? That must be your dad's last name then? Kendra's father works at a place called the Abacus. Abacus.
Had a feeling that wouldn't work. I'm gonna need to be more specific.
Haskins? Wait, was that how you spelled her name? Yeah, Kendra. What about Kendra Haskins? So,
I don't think those are connected in any way.
that makes sense. I don't know why I clicked that. I should have done that.
I'm not sure what kind of relationship they had, if
Emil.
any.
Emil was the name on the other key. Yes! Emil Haskins. The Wired Abacus. There we go. City Post Tech Forum. The Wired Abacus, the first choice in consumer electronics, has finally come to New York. come visit us at 1 Union Square South, just seconds away from NRQW and 456 subway stops. Oh, those are subway stops. Sweet! Alright! Nailed it. Okay, I've been recording close to 50 minutes now. I'm gonna have to stop for now. Well, probably 50 because I went and I played a chomper for a little bit and then I got stuck. But let me know if you guys have any questions or comments down below. I like leaving this where I'm not actually stuck so I can jump into the game knowing what I'm supposed to do next. Anyway, thank you all for joining me in this episode. Let me know, as usual, if you have any questions, comments down below. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye!